Carl, long time no see. Let's not go this long without making videos ever again, okay? Okay. So in this video I will be wrapping up The Hobbit and talking a little bit about Star Wars. So let's start with The Hobbit wrap-up. It was good. We both liked it. Some people don't understand what's going on, but they probably haven't read the books. Yes. So, how is that for a wrap-up? I think that just about covers it all. Anyway, so Star Wars. Yes, we've had a lot of news coming forth. J.J. Abrams. What? So at first I was like, say what? He can't do that. He can't direct both Star Trek and Star Wars. That's just not allowed. But then I actually thought about it, and I think it's gonna go well. Because for Star Wars reboot, much like the Star Trek reboot, you need somebody who knows what they're doing. And as you stated, Abrams is a huge fan of Star Wars. So I think he will do justice to the series. He will be able to bring in both, old fans and then create new ones, which is what Disney had to do with the Marvel movies that they've been making. Is you gotta, stay true to the original, but still keep it fresh enough that new people can watch it and understand what's going on. So, yeah, I think he'll do it. I think it'll be good. I can't think of any reason why it wouldn't be. And then recently, in the past couple weeks or so, then we also found out that, George Lucas let it slip that our original actors for Han, Luke, and Leia were all signed on, but it hasn't been officially stated by Disney or Lucasfilms. So we'll see. From kind of piecing together what they said that they wouldn't put any of the plot lines that were from the extended universe into the movies, which is very unfortunate because, I've actually been reading the books now since I have time. And, there's some good stuff, but we won't know. And then if we've got Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher, etc., all signing on, they're old now. And we love them, but they're old. And so unless they do that really awful face graph that they did for Tron, the new Tron movie that came out a couple years ago, and that was really horrible, then, they're not going to be able to keep the young characters. However, if they bring the children into them, spoiler, people had children, and the children are older, then we have a chance of keeping our original cast and just making them older. And that would be fine. I mean, because, like you said, you can't have somebody new come in being this classic character. Like, I can't even think of who I would cast to play a young Han Solo. Because Harrison Ford is Han Solo, and there's nothing you can do about that. That you just can't. However, on a side note, Han and Leia had a daughter. Well, they had twins. But, their daughter, I think, should be played by Jennifer Lawrence. I'm just going to throw that out right now. So, yes. Jen Lawrence playing one of the Solo children. That should happen. Because that would be awesome. But that's just me. So anyway, and then the other thing you talked about was the fact that they would be doing, so we know they're doing a trilogy. So 7, 8, 9. And then there was also news that came out about them doing side movies, and that would be fine. And you mentioned the Yoda and possibly Han and Boba, but we don't know. Nobody has officially said this is what's going to happen, because I'm just working with Abrams' schedule right now. It's already been said that the 2015 release date might not happen. It's really soon, so we'll see. But Marvel did the same thing with the X-Men movies. So we had the X-Men Origins. So we had the Wolverine, and then they're doing another Wolverine, and then, we have some characters that they've said that they would like to do origin films for. And this would basically be the same thing, Yoda Origins. You can't really, nothing's been set in stone, so people need to stop freaking out. Because we don't know what's going to happen yet. I'm betting they're still trying to write the master plan, and these are just ideas that are throwing out, and then we keep hearing about them, and so we freak out, and it's just this endless cycle. So I think we just need to step back from it, accept that these things could happen, but not tear them apart. Because I think we just have to wait until the first Star Wars reboot comes out, so episode 7, and then we can see where they take it from there. I mean, there's so much going on between now and that potential release date, just in the movieverse, so we have lots to worry about. Like you said, Star Trek is coming out in a couple of months, which is super exciting. And, you know, we still don't know who Benedict Cumberbatch is playing. I'm so pissed. I want to know. For sure. I want to know. And, you know, we've just got, you know, tons of superhero movies coming out that we can worry about. And once we get closer to the release date and they actually cast people and, you know, there's a script written, that's usually a good thing, I think then we can start worrying about what's going to happen with the Star Wars universe. So, yes, we can save this discussion for, or a bigger rendition of this discussion for a later date. I think that'll be good. So, next on the list. I just remembered I didn't actually write a list down. I probably should have done that. So, Sherlock. Oh, Sherlock. So, season 3 is finally being filmed. And that news just came out this past week. So that is super exciting. I am so excited. It means that, you know, it might actually happen in 2013 like they said it would, rather than 2014, which is what some rumors were sounding like last week. So, I mean, of course we won't know any plot, anything, because it's Moffat and he hates us. He doesn't hate us, but, you know, he likes to keep us on our toes. The 3 words were released, though. So for the past 2 seasons, they've released 3 words, each which has to do with the 3 episodes. So, I mean, I can't remember. I should have looked this up before I started the video. I'll look it up and probably put an annotation around here somewhere. Or put it in the description, the thing. Yeah. Because I totally forgot. I know one of the words is vampire. And that's either the first or the second word. But yeah, so you take these words and then, you know, go read all the Sherlock Holmes books and try to figure out which stories that they're going to be telling. I don't know. I really need to reread those books. But I'm working on Star Wars right now, and that's a lot of books to be reading. So that's not going to happen. But anyway, it's okay. But yeah, other than that, though, I'm just excited they're finally filming again because that means that we actually get to see something. And then they did say that they would be doing episode 1 and 2, and then they were going to take a break for a few weeks because Ben has to do work on Star Trek, I think. And then, I'm so blanking. I'm a terrible, terrible person. And John Watson, Martin Freeman, there we go. There's the name I was looking for. Martin Freeman has to do reshoots for The Hobbit. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I know definitely Freeman's doing reshoots for Hobbit, and I think Ben is doing reshoots for Star Wars. How could they do reshoots? It's coming out in like 2 months, so I don't know what he's doing, but he's got something else going on too, because, you know, they're both famous actors and they do stuff now. Why do they have to do stuff now? It was so much better when they weren't doing stuff. Anyway. So, other than that, I'm glad we're getting these videos up again. And for next time, why don't you give me an update on life and what you've been doing and what you've been watching. So you mentioned Doctor Who, and I'm glad that you're still working on that. So why don't you tell me where you are? And then maybe we can discuss a little bit. And yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.